We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks. We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks. What is going on? Here we are. God damn, let me throw a chain on. Oh, I just got one right now. We'll get the other one on. Good afternoon, good morning, good whatever. Man, what a day. Whew, went out and worked. I'm a beat motherfucker. But as you can see, if you were following me earlier, hang on. Hang on. Oh, look at that smoke. Let me turn that thing off. Oh, yeah. Got her down out here. What's going on, kids? What are you mad at me for? Watch this. It's going to scare you. Oh, I knew it'd scare you. Hi, Oliver. Don't be scared, buddy. Stand strong, young man. Stand strong. Boom. In full effect. Yeah. There we go. We got spines. We got everything going on right now. Let's get this off. Let's remove this. Boom. Let's come on up. Hello, everybody. Got a nice visit from my mother today. She brought me over. Oh, let me show you what we got going on here. Let's turn the studio into something cool. Whoa, uh-oh, that's bleach. Shit. Shoot. Hang on, everybody. I'm bleaching the bones right now for the spines for my new necklaces. And I don't want to smell like bleach. I just got out of the shower. Gosh darn it. So, let me move this slowly. And we'll move it back slowly. There we go. Not bad. This we will remove over to here. Now, the smells in here are they're a little bit aggressive, shall we say. I don't even know if that's the right word, but you can see now. So here's the 43-pound halibut. It's all dry. Let's bring it out. If you were watching earlier, you saw me rack these up today, right? So there it is. It's complete. I'm going to be taking apart that. My mom is making me a necklace, I hope. We had a little bit of a discussion at the end. So she said she loved me. So I think we're okay. She came over and was helping my wife with all these garden flowers and plants. And they were having a great time. And I ran my mouth. So I did apologize. And I'm not a right fighter. Here's my issue. Is I go, hey, Mom, did you see that debate last night? That's where I went wrong. She just shut up. And she goes, yeah. I said, well, what did you think? And she goes, yeah, I mean, Trump's an asshole. Okay, well, I mean, Jesus. What about the world and where it's going? It's going down. Oh, no, it's not. Everything's great. I said, so Camilla's running partner, Tim Wallis, I said, he put into legislation that if your kid decides before it's old enough to decide anything that it wants to be gay and go through the hormone blockers and all that, they're allowed to, and no matter what the parents do in that state, there's nothing they can do to stop it. I said, what would you do if people told you how to raise your kids? Oh, that's not true. That's fake. He's a good person. He's a teacher, and I didn't say he wasn't a good person. He's a teacher, and he's a coach, and that's why they're going after him. That's exact words from her. I said, what about all this legislation? That's fake news. So it took me aback, right? But I had my gloves on. If you guys were watching, you were watching. I have gloves on with bone marrow on them and brain and everything else, right? Just having a glorious morning. She brought me over safety pins. Everything was going great. And I'm like, my mom's not this delusional. Maybe, maybe my algorithm from what I watch is skewed. So they were having the greatest time, my wife and my mom. And my wife really needed this. I think it was like an hour and a half, went by an hour. And I went on YouTube and I just punched in his name. And everything that came up was exactly what I was saying. So I found the shortest video, a 2-minute video, and I walked there. They were having water or something, mineral water in the back. I said, Mom, can you just watch this for 2 minutes? Because I don't want to. I said, well, it's not fake news. This is really what he stands for. This is what you're voting for. Wouldn't you want to know what you're voting for? All of a sudden, she gets up and fucking leaves, right? I'm not a right fighter. I don't give a fuck. I see the country going down. I see civil war is what I see. I see families splitting apart. I'm the product of it. My kids don't talk to me because I don't fucking put up with shit. My wife said I can't kick my mom out of my life, nor would I, Mom. Don't you worry. That you don't have anything to worry about. But you've lived your life, Mom. I pretty much lived my life. You got grandkids. You got a lot of them. And you're going to vote to fuck your grandkids over. And that's what it's about. So if I'm not allowed to talk about politics, and I'm not allowed to talk about life, then what the fuck do I do? And when you say I'm only following Trump down this rabbit hole of terribleness, I follow the science and the facts. And your facts are completely screwed up. And I'm not talking just my mom's. I'm talking, fuck, I live in libtard, California. They all think electricity cars are the best thing ever. It's a good way to save the environment. Our kids will have a chance. They're ripping up the world left and right. The algorithms from whatever you guys watch will fuck your brains and however they want you to start thinking. I don't know when my mom changed. I don't. I love you, Mom. I don't know when you changed. I do have to say that. Martin, how you doing? How's the fire? Okay, hang on. Maybe I should just read. Absolutely. I didn't even think of that. There's my sunglasses right here. Put them on the boat, dude. It just happened. You're absolutely right, Martin. Oh my God. Yes. Countless. So let me just keep going with this. Let me break this down real quick. I'm pretty good at this. This doesn't take me as long as it took me to set up. So give me a second and I'll get off my mom. My mom wants nothing to do with this. She's just a sweet old lady that is going to vote to fuck her family over, but that's her choice, right? You can sit there and tell her. I asked her, I said, so everything costs 300% more, right? I said, what about your grocery bill? She goes, oh, I just get food from you. I get free fish and free this and that and that. I'm like, huh? So you don't even care. You don't even care that real families can't afford anything. Luckily, I go out and hunt, and I do what California lets me to do, and they're taking it away from us anyway. So, so for that, Mom, I apologize. I shouldn't bring up politics, but I thought, I'm a human being that the therapist you told me to go to, you know who I'm talking about. When I was going through my first divorce, said if you can't figure out crazy, or you can't figure out crazy, and if you try to figure it out, you're going to go crazy. And I don't want to think of my mom as a crazy person. I mean, she's a warrior. She's had a death of a son that was 6 years old. She's been through a divorce. My dad ran off with her best friend. It takes a strong woman to be able to overcome all this shit. Okay, we are. They are. They're fucking those guys are amazing. Those guys and gals, sorry. I don't know how hot it is down there, but they have 100 pounds worth of gear and they're hucking up mountains and running from fires and building fire breaks and saving houses and just beast. Those are the real true heroes right now. You're absolutely right. And
we'll do it live.
hang on. I was just dusting my computer and that flipped off. True heroes, you're absolutely right. Let me keep going with this one. So I did make the mistake of bringing it up. After my mom left, I talked to my wife and I said, was I wrong? And she goes, that's just your mom. You gotta let it go. But if we start letting it go and look the other way, then who are we as people? If we start to say child molestation is okay, I said it, then what kind of society are we? Our country's in serious trouble. I know this. I don't have anything to worry about. I got 25 good years left. Then in my brain, I'm already in pain every day and I'm young. I didn't take care of my body like I was supposed to. If I had a broken hand and I wanted to go do something, I just took the cast off and then went and did it. They said you'd pay for it later. I said, you're just old. You don't know what you're talking about. They do. We knew what we're talking about. You don't want to listen? Okay, don't listen. So now I'm torn. What do? You just let your mom be a loving mom? Or do you stand up for what you believe in and say, Mom, you're fucking your grandkids up? You're not fucking me up. Middle class, the Democrats don't want. They can't control us, right? Because we have our money and we do we're the one that pay everything, right? All of our tax money, you live in California, you get taxed up and down. You get bent over and banged in the ass like nobody's business here in California with taxes. Everybody's leaving. Only the warriors are staying. I'm a warrior. I have nowhere else to go. Really? Do I want to really start over at 54? Plus my halibut are here. Plus my lobsters are here. So after she left, I had a good talk with my wife. And I'd have buddies that are going through the same thing, not with their mom. I could just text my mom now and we'll be fine and tell her I love her and I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize. I don't apologize for shit that's not my fucking fault. You said that I was just fucked up with fake news from Trump. I don't give a fuck about Trump, Mom. I don't. I wish you would do what Obama did and just put a puppet in there and run the country behind, because then you would vote for him. Anybody but Trump, my mom said. When I asked her what's wrong with Trump, she blurted out, he fucks women. What the fuck does that mean? I fuck women, Mom. That doesn't make sense. Base your knowledge and voting on something that's fucking real. Because it is real what I said about that vice president. I sent you the link. It's 2 minutes. Do yourself a favor and at least watch it so you know what you're voting for before you run your mouth. And I love you. And maybe this is why my family doesn't like me. I don't give a fuck. Because I won't put up with this bullshit. I won't. I won't stay silent at my own house. Was it my fault for bringing it up? Sure. I should have just kept my mouth shut. But I figured after last night and after you've seen how everybody is affected, your son, your daughters, and you sit there and just are in this cloud of just stupidness, you won't even you won't even follow the science. You won't even do research on the people you're about to vote for. Because what if the government would have told you, say I was 6 and I said, all right, today I want to be gay because they're getting all the things. Let me just go that way. They told me in school. That's what they teach us in their curriculum in California. I'm not making that up. It's not fake. It just is part of it. Why does a little kid have to? We didn't have sex ed until 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. Now, I know. I don't give. Yeah. I know. It's just fucking, it's my mom, man. It's fucking mind blowing. And America is about everybody being able to have their own opinions and their own, that's what our soldiers fought for. 9/11's today. Fuck, we all came together for 9/11. Democrats, everybody came together. Because they just didn't attack soldiers. They attacked human beings. All races got taken out that day. Firemen, sure. Fuck, the firemen got taken out. Heroes. And now we're to this, where the country's fucking divided. And you can't blow smoke up my ass about this at all. And no matter which way we go, we're fucked. Because this is going to tear up families. Already has. I'll just tell them, Mom, when I leave, if I leave this state, if that's somebody who's here, but when I leave and if I leave this state, who the fuck's going to come over to your country house and protect you when somebody's fucking coming to get you? That's right. We all turned in our guns because the government told us to. Matter of fact, your president, your acting president, Biden, said, oh, all you people with guns, we have jets. We'll just turn them on you guys. That's our own fucking president saying that to us. And that's who you fucking support? And it's not just my mom. She's special to me. I thought I gave this up and I could just be fucking friends with my mom until we both go out into oblivion. We don't have that much longer. Jesus Christ. It just fucked with me today. You get one step up, you think things are going good, and then something like that happens. And it's like, holy shit. Like, this is a person that I came out of, right? This is my mommy. She's human. She's been deprogrammed for whatever fucking reason. I was not raised this way. Trust me. I was raised with religion. Fuck, religion was huge. Wednesday night, Awanas night. Prep. I have 3 services on Sunday. Early morning, middle, same fucking sermon. Church at night. Potluck in the afternoon. Now this. To me, it's crazy. It is what it is, though, man. I mean, we can't stop it. It's happening. It's happening to families everywhere. I'm not the only one. I'm not bitching about it. I'm a fucking man. I don't bitch. I say what's right, Mom, and you train me to do that, and I don't care if it's you or anybody else. I'm not fucking going to let you tell me that it's fake news that the guy that's running for vice president didn't do that and doesn't do that for his thing. It's all over the goddamn news, but you don't even want to look at it. A 2-minute segment that would wrap up that whole conversation, and it's not about me being right. I have 2 kids. Anybody told me my 2 kids that they have to suck a dick to see if they like it, I'd punch them out. They're adults now. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't understand why our curriculum in school right now, I'm talking the lower, I'm not talking upper, and I don't even care if you're gay. I'm for everybody's rights. Yeah. The world's fucking weird, man. Okay, what would you say? Maybe you're trying to get me off things. Have you tested any ink oil on a piece of the halibut? I did not. I have this stuff, Martin. Hang on. Thank you for getting me off that subject. I'm over that subject right now. I have this that I got from the equestrian store. And I tried this and it didn't make it any softer. And then they have a white one with a bleach nerve for this, which I used all of it. So that's gone. And then I bought a can of, I think we discussed this earlier when you were talking, when I first was going to do it. So I bought a can of, let me see. Come on. Come on. Where do you think I would have put that? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I did. So I have, but I haven't. I have good news though. My friend, one of my favorite captains, I think that's the wife. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't know if they got married. Baby's mama. Can I say that? Baby's mama. He killed two. He free dives. He killed two beautiful white sea bass and yellow tail this summer, and they have the skin, and she's going to try it with that skin. Whatever she does, she's artsy fartsy and knows how to do things. So me putting this tail back together was a good idea. Look at that. Okay. Let me see if Instagram, is there anybody made a comment? I think it's shut down. I think it's shut down because I added a comment. Fuck, I hope not. Anyway, well, you know what? You can only ask people to do so much. Hey, how are you, American? How do you, what'd you say? Dan, you're insane. I love you, man. So this is the halibut, the 43-pound halibut, and I added this to it, and it seems to have worked. So there it is. That's the tail. It's dry, but that halibut got fucked up. But look at the other side. I'll show it to you in a second. This one now, no smell. It tastes like I put this soap in it. That's what it tastes like, if you were wondering. Dawn. So you add that in with a thing of egg batter, or eggs, and what else? The half hot water. Let me take this one down real quick. This is a smaller one since my mom brought me over her safety pins. I was able to do this one. Let me just take it off real quick. So I don't know if other people are going through this with their family members, or you just stop talking to your family members? Do you just stop fucking caring? Do you? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not ever gonna stop talking to my mom. I love her. I see mental illness, and I'm in no hope land. I'm in where are we at? California. So when you're in California, there's still some true motherfuckers out here. But for the most part, they're libtards. They bought into the whole bullshit. We couldn't even get our government out, Newsom. Nobody likes them. And that was the next question I was going to ask my mom. Why wouldn't he be her running mate? Well, he doesn't want to touch it, Mom. Why doesn't he? Well, because it's political suicide right now. So when you watch it and you have a belief like she has, hopefully we'll see it. Hopefully we'll see it in the voting. But who knows? Maybe we won't. And if we don't, then what happens? I don't know. I don't really care because I'm a real man and I will protect myself. So, does that make me a narcissist? Sure, Emily. Sure. Hey, Emily and Weston, get ready because these thoughts are going to go around in your head if you live as long as me because you fucking believed your fucking dingbat mother, right? My dad trained me to protect my mom and sister. When my dad turned on him at 15, I protected my mom and sister. And now I got to question it every fucking second, especially on a day like today. Because my mom, when I talk about my dad lately, I talk about him with praise. And she goes, I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about. And I'm talking about my mom, Dad. I'm talking about my dad, Mom. She goes, well, that's not the same man. Because that was your issues with him. They weren't mine. My issues was he was attacking you and my sister. And he trained me to be a fucking man. And that's where it all started, and you know it. When we were walking to church and the deacons came out and told you and Tanya they couldn't worship it there because of my dad's fucking actions, and I punched him in the breezeway, and then I was kicked out of school for it? Private school? Shit, Mom. I need you to really just watch that, Mom. And then after that, do what you want, but at least know who you're voting for. That's the problem. You don't even know who you're voting for. You say, yeah, we're attacking him because he's a school teacher. Mom. We're standing up for little kids that change their mind every 2 seconds. Because next on the ballot is going to be a 6-year-old that thinks he's smarter or her smarter than everybody else. And you guys will say, wow, this person's really progressive. You've already lived life. You know people change their minds. They change them in their teens. They change them in their 20s. They change them in their 30s. They change them in their 40s. If you can make it to 50, you change again. Am I going to change into a little tiny person that just wants the government to tell me when to go get my next COVID shot? Just because I want to exist and be happy? It's not who I am. And they're waiting for guys like me to die. And then they can just come on in because they've already trained your kids to just be walked on. Start speaking Chinese. Bunch of shit today, huh? And listen to my bros. Listen, I don't need text asking him I'm okay. I'm fucking fine. I'm an American. I'm a man. I ain't gonna let this fucking nothing is gonna take me out. My kid's not talking to me. You think that would be the worst? Do I have rough days? I have rough days when I see idiots that won't even look at the truth. Follow the science. Follow the truth. Oh, no. The truth doesn't line up with what we're saying. No. Trump's just brainwashed you. I give 2 shits about that guy. He can't even get his hairdo right. He took a bullet in the ear. And if you ask me, it was an assassination attempt, not by that little white boy. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I just know you can read anything about it, and snipers were on a roof with more of a. Just follow the science on that one, and it's going to bring you to the same thing as we're dealing with now. And they've gotten to people, and they've gotten through them with their algorithms. So it was funny because my mom was teaching my wife how to identify plants with the phone and groups. There's plant groups and stuff like that. And I said, don't go on those groups because they'll brainwash you. That's your algorithm, and they'll start. It's slow, and then they just kind of put things in there. It's the only way I could understand that this happened to my mom. And I'm in this fucking world. This is how I make money now. Sure, I have another business, but that's falling apart. I'm in California. Middle class, remember? They're going to get rid of us. We're too much of hellraisers. Well, it is what it is. I hope the comments haven't stopped. I hope you guys just stopped commenting because that's another problem. All of a sudden, I only get a couple comments and then it just stops. And it's fucking weird to me. But control. So you can't be your own person unless you think a certain way now. I thought that's what we fought for in the Civil War, to change things, right? And by the way, the people that owned slaves in the Civil War that fought against them not getting their rights are Democrats. Oh, fake news. That's not true. Okay, we've changed that too. That policy has changed too, huh, Mom? I was debating not even going live tonight because I didn't want to rip into my mom. She's a sweet old lady. She's got fucking shit ton of grandkids though, and I don't know what she's fucking thinking. Because those kids of tomorrow aren't gonna have a fucking chance. Yes. And nobody gets to live forever. That's the coolest part. Or not cool, but I mean, it would be cool if I could live forever. You just don't know. We had a 29-year-old die in a head-on collision in front of my house about 3 weeks ago, and they built a big shrine, and everybody's coming and crying, and I just looked at it as 23. Fuck, he had so much life to fucking live. And boom, it's gone. You don't have any guarantees of tomorrow. You don't. And that is why I know everybody thinks I live crazy and I dive with great white sharks and I spearfish and I do this and I do. I'm living. I'm living like there's no tomorrow because there aren't any guarantees there's tomorrow. And if they shut off your electricity, your cars are all electric. They shut off your phones. You don't know how to go out and get your own food. It is a learning curve. I don't care who you are. I'm the best, sure. I didn't start off as the best. I listened to the best. They took me aside and, hey, Jeff, thank you. Hats off, bro. There you go. Thank you. It was for the lobster, but it was for everything else in my life. It was just a domino effect. When I'm hunting a certain prey, I don't think of anything else. I could see a 20-pound capizon. I could see a 20-pound lingcod. I go after the prey. I do. And I am worked out to be pretty good at this. I didn't know it was going to come to this. I didn't know I was going to have skins. I didn't know I'm going to be wearing necklaces with these. And everybody looks at me like, what the fuck is that? It's a 55-pound halibut pectoral fin. I believe my mom's going to make some beautiful earrings for Star. I don't even know. I mean, my mom normally she just got out of here. She just said, I love you, son, and left. And then I'm like, fuck, what did I do? But like I said, I got buddies that are married, right? What if you're raising kids with a woman and they've changed and you're stuck? Or you're not stuck. I don't know. I never was stuck. I saw somebody trying to control me, my ex-wife, and I got right the fuck out. I don't want to be controlled. I'm not a controlling person either. Everybody will say, oh, you're probably controlling. I'm not. I'm the least controlling I control my own world. So if that makes me a terrible person, then I guess I'm a controller. I don't care what anybody else does, right? I don't care about your sexuality. I don't care about your religion. I don't care about any of it. When you try to impose it on me and push it down my throat, then I care, right? It's that simple. It's not fucking science. Or is it? Follow the science. We're all supposed to follow the science. So, I guarantee you're not watching, Mom, but maybe you're watching a replay. I am so sorry for bringing that up. That's the part I'm sorry for. I'm also sorry that you've been infected, that you're going to fuck your grandkids royally. And I'm also sorry that you are so blind that you won't even look at the truth of the person you're voting for. And sides, everybody's taking them. Split up Americans. Even on 9/11. Jesus, this was my 9/11 day. Got the tattoo. Went out and got it 24 years ago. Boom. September 11th. I can't even do it right. There it is. I remember this fucking 9/11. I came home. I had a janitorial business. I came home. I started working at 5. Came home, and my ex-wife was sitting there with my 3-year-old son, 4-year-old son, and they were watching it live. I came in, and I was pissed. So what the fuck are you watching this with him for? She goes, it's history in the making. They were showing live people jumping out of buildings just because that's how much pain they were in. They had no other hope except for to jump out a window and die that way. That's what was happening on 9/11 when it was live. Now, and all that footage is gone. I mean, there's a couple movies you can watch. And that's when we all came together. And now look at us. 24 years later, divided country. All right, my man. I hope you stay safe. I'm glad you're still at home. Praise to the firemen. Martin is dealing with a fire by his house, an out of control fire. And it's another thing they've done to Californians. They made it so you can't even afford fire insurance. And if you even switch any kind of insurance policy right now, to sign up on another one, it's $1,000 more a month. So what does that do? Well, what if there's a forest fire and everything you worked for, your whole dreams, boom, gone. Couldn't afford the they wouldn't even if you could afford it, they didn't even give it to you. Now your $1 million house is ash. And we just, let's do it. So I'm not the person that does it. So I probably won't succeed at this social media thing, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to live my life. This is my life. I don't care less. One person watching, 2 people watching, comments, no comments. Doesn't matter to me. I'm here to win, and I will win. Because life's fun. Sure, there's an upsetting day. It's upsetting when you see your own flesh and blood not even want to look at what's real. And for me, I see things black and white. I was just built that way. I went to therapy and they tried to make me see things gray, right? And I said, so what does that mean? Like white lies are good. You know, remember the white lies where it's not a lie, but it's good to say so somebody doesn't. If a fat woman says, hey, how do I look in these pants? Does that make me look fat? If you're married to her, well, congratulations, because now all of a sudden people are getting butt implants to be fat. I don't know. World's gone crazy. I see people injecting cement in their ass just so they have a bigger ass. I guess I'm getting old. I guess I don't understand anymore. This is your world, and you guys want to be a socialist country. You want to be told what to do. Because here's how it works. Really rich, no middle class, and poor, and they control the poor by telling them when to eat, when to sleep, when to work. Here's your transportation. Oh, we'll provide everything for you, though. Who knew we'd live to see this? Ah, here we are. Just rocking it. So I got another 20 minutes. I'm done with my little spiel. If somebody wants to text my mom, I won't talk about her anymore. She can turn it back on and she'll have that loving son that yeah, I'll end it with that. Not in my don't get off. You stay right there. Let's just keep working. We got projects. So if you followed me earlier on my social media, I went live on Instagram for an hour or two. I went live on Facebook for an hour and 2. And what I was doing is I was doing the bones. So if you're not following me, you might as well follow me on all social media because I don't know when I'm going to turn on the power. And I have only another 50 hours of the StreamYard, and I'm not doing StreamYard anymore. I get way more numbers by just doing single platforms. So this StreamYard is built for somebody that has either already made it and it just condenses everybody to come here. What's going on, Jason? Hey, Jason. Yeah, I got a kick out of your video. Jason's a lineman, and they fly him in on helicopters. Was that you putting that big ball of I don't know what even those are called, Jason? Sorry, he works on power lines out in the fucking hillsides. And the guy's a true champion. He told me that they get trained that if the helicopter's going to go down, yes, he told me that they train the linemen that are getting just hooked in to being carried up there. If the helicopter goes down, the pilot is trained to drag them. They have a better chance to be dragged across so they don't get crushed by the helicopter, I guess. Was that you on there, Jason? Was that you, or were you on the other side? I know you do that, so I would think it was you. Anyway, I love watching Jason work. I do. He's another guy I met on the dive boat, and I thought he was the coolest motherfucker. Training the young pups, huh? So there's still fucking some cool people out there just wanting to. I know you look at them and say your life choices to be a lineman is kind of fucked up because this is what's going to happen to you. But I love what you do, man. Sheesh. And look at that, Jason. That's a real halibut from Alaska. And I know you travel a lot. You got to go up and see Star sometime when you're up there in the summer months. They just had their last charter. The guy caught the biggest salmon I've ever seen. And now they're going to switch to whatever they do. I think they do urchins next or sea cucumbers. Or I don't know. Whatever her and her man are. I don't know their next venture. But I'll follow and watch. And I don't go up in Alaska in the wintertime, but I kind of do want to go now just for shits and giggles. So here's the 43-pound halibut. This tail was not touched. The other part was. The white part was. So now I have this. I have options on this. I can make some shoes out of these, some Air Force One originals with both of these, one in gray, one in, or I can even mix and match them. Or I could make, I don't know. It has to be something great because I have the head, I have the skin, I have the bones on its spine. My mom took them. Hopefully she's going to make me a necklace with the pectoral fin like this, but instead of the gold chain, it'll be its actual spine. Okay. 100% sustainability, kids. Get involved. Can't even be mad at me anymore. Grandpa might have gone crazy. I love Alaska. Wow. I think you told me that, and I'm such a narcissist, I didn't even listen. That is cool. What part of Alaska, my guy? And they're both from your area, so I wonder if you even know them. Do you know, sir? Maybe? I don't. Anyway, we'll talk later, Jason. I don't want to get out people's personal business out there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll move into, let me make sure you guys are up high enough and you can see. Yeah, you can see everything that's happening here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just start with the skins. I need 3 more skins on the skin rack. So we go into the refrigerator. And we pull it out. 3 skins. Move this over. This I don't even know what. Oh, that was from the bones. Okay. Let's get this out of here. This will go here. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more skins to do. We'll do 3 of them right now. This is the top side, bottom side, 1, 2. And we'll do number 3 right here. And then tomorrow we'll finish up these skins, and then I only have 2 more in there, and then I'm all caught up on my skins for the season. I am going to try to get a halibut this weekend. I'm going to where the halibut are. I'm also looking for a huge lingcod. That's what I'm going to go for this weekend. I'm not going to say where I'm going because, listen, I'm going to hang out with some good friends of mine. That's where I'm going. And so I won't be live. I don't think there's internet up where that is. Friday, I'm going to stop by my favorite dive shop and get all my spear guns fixed, get ready for lobster season. It's going to approach us super quick. It's only in a couple weeks. And then once lobster season starts, I'm a man of my word. No more, well, I'm not a man of my word. I'm going to dive with my Halley hammer. I do not use a spear gun. So if I see a halibut and I have my Halley hammer on and I can get it, then God bless me. You know what I'm saying? These are spines that are in bleach, so I don't want to really ruffle that around too much. You know, we got those 3. Let's pop this back into the refrigerator, and then we'll end on the spines out there. I will take them out and show you the process I have with them out there. So, just a glorious day, you know, besides the other part of it. But that's just life, man. I mean, you get a mom, you only get one of them. Unless you get a stepmom, then you get 2. But then the real mom will make sure you don't have any relationship with that stepmom that was in your life for 2 years since you were 2 years old. So, okay. That sounds kind of like a narcissistic way of thinking. But it must just be me. You know, it's that simple, right? But as I found out today, Jesus, my own flesh and blood. I'm not going down that route. I'm not. You can't make me. Love you, Mama. Thank you for bringing the safety pins over. Thank you for helping my wife today. That was glorious what you did there. I will say that to your face, Mom. She needed that. And she really enjoys the relationship you guys have. So don't let my relationship and what comes out of my mouth affect your relationship with her. And I know you're a better person than that, and you wouldn't, but I just want to make that clear. And that's. I'll just end. I'm not ending the live. I'll end that talk with that because I said it. I can't believe it. I can't. But let's not go back down that route. Let me see if there's anything. Okay, he said, graduate high school. Oh, I don't know where Palmer is, but what a great place, though. Was that a cool place to be in? Who's texting me? Dash Star. Oh. Well, she's talking with the young Bill. Bill is still out working. Bill had a 16-hour day today. Bill's a truck driver that delivers, I can't tell you what he actually does, but he drives a commercial truck. Let's just say that. So, and now they're going to have a dinging war on my show because I'm not going to. How do you turn that off on the computer? That's for one of those smart college kids. So what I'm doing here is tanning the skin. If you've just gotten here, this is a 200-pound halibut. I have the skin of the 2 pound. Oh, Star, if you're watching, Look what I found. Okay, where did I put it? This will be good. Let me move this chair so it's not. Hang on, just give me 1 second here. I put them aside. Here they are. So you know how great cheek meat is. Here is the cheek from this halibut. That's the part we cut out. We got the white side and we have that. So now when I put this thing back together, I have the tail over there. I have the pectoral fins over there. I got the skin and I got the cheeks. It's all I could retain. But now if I put Velcro on this and just put like sticky stick and then sticky stick and then sticky stick and then I can put this thing back together again. Humpty Dumpty. But look at that. That's the cheek meat from that 200-pound halibut. I'm a 220-pound dude, so basically the same kind of cheek. I wonder what my cheek meat would taste like. Huh. Never even thought of it that way. God, that would be goddamn delicious is what it should be. Okay, so we have the first one. Let's start racking it up. Let me do it from this side. Please don't spill. Please don't spill. Please don't spill. Thank you. And we'll throw the rack up there. This one up here. This one here. These two we'll just go like this because we're going to need it for the bottom. These are the longer ones. Oh, I need a bucket. Give me a minute, everybody. I'm going to get a bucket. Okay. So I'm going to sit on a bucket. I wonder if they can still see me. I know you can hear me. Yeah, I'm still in there. Okay. Cool. Let's see here. We are going to need to read this one over here. Like so. And then I think this will reach. Let me see. This is quite the small halibut. No, that ain't going to reach. That is not going to reach. Give me one of these. Ow. Okay. Okay, now. I think this one will. Let's see if this is long. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. So that's how you start it like that. Now you have it stretched. Now you stretch the sides. Okay. So, and then you can add stretchy things as needed. Do me a favor if you do watch this and you do. What's in that bucket? It's all wet. It's from the bucket. Okay. It's not bleach. That's all I care about. Because I got puppies. They can't be out in this kind of stuff. That would be when you're especially when you're dealing with bones. Oh, pulled it too hard. That's what happens when you pull it too hard, especially these smaller leathers. And I've just started this leather career, so don't just hang in there with me. I mean, it's not the best, but yeah, I'll perfect it. It's like I do with everything else. See, now this one's not tight enough. See how there's too much play? We'll tighten that up in a minute. But let's get the sides just dial in. Okay, that's good. That's good hold there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a nice one right there. That might be too much, so we'll just keep it like that. This, I gotta pull this out, so we'll do a couple here and one here. and then we'll work on tightening that up. So back to the pins. Thank you for bringing them over, Mom. Sorry it went south for you. I just thought you'd want to see who you were voting for. It's kind of important when you vote to know who you're voting for and the policies they stand behind. But because everybody told you Trump just makes up things, I guess it's Trump's fault. I don't know. It's still going to affect me. I'll just try to keep my mouth shut about it, but I'm a guy that just can't shut up about something, especially when it's completely one-sided. So what I'm going to do to tighten this up is I will put this halfway through, like that, and then I will cinch it up like that. Now we still have pressure on it, nice pressure. This one is this is a 9-pound halibut right here. Well, I believe, what's the smallest halibut I got this year? Let me look. 10, 9, oh, an 8-pound. This might, no, that wouldn't have been in the beginning. It was the last couple, 9.5 and 11.5. So this was the 9.5 probably, like I said. So this doesn't curl up right here in the drying process. Where is my thing? What I do now is I just put a clip on it right here. And that way, as it's drying, it just dries like that. And I'll put it over here now and put the fan on it. Big fan, big fan. Okay, so now, oh, right when we were about to move it. Not a big deal. I'll go here, and then I'll come back in here. Do not hit yourself. There we go. Now we got a double. Now what we're going to do is just following at home. Ouch. Boom. Now what we'll do is we'll flip this upside down like this because the fan is sitting lower. So there we go. Put the fan right on it. Pick up that, and let's do the gray one. Just keep right on moving along. This is a nicer size one. And then we have one more white one after that. Okay. Well, this one's going to be fucking hard to angle. Okay, well, I mean, what are you going to do? Just keep on keeping on. Oh, just keep on keeping on. Let me check to see if there's anybody that asked a question. Nope. Jason Youth Academy. Nope. We're still on that. Okay. All right. So we will just keep going. And this I don't know. Half of me wants to cut it like that. Hey, bud. Half of me wants to cut it like that because it won't get there. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Give me some scissors right here. And I'll cut it. Okay. Much better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Now it'll have the proper pulling. I'll probably do one here, and one here, and one there. Like I said, it's not rocket science. It's just this is what has worked for me, and seems to be working pretty gosh darn good, if you ask me. I don't know anybody else that has these leathers. And what I'm going to do with them, who knows? I know I'm getting shoes from them. Sure. Air Force One originals. When I walk in to restaurants with my one of one lobster, let me just show you. Here they are if you haven't seen them before. There they are, Air Force one of one lobster skin from a lobster that I retained last year on the opener. It was molting, so it had soft skin. And my nephew Amir did an amazing job. Boom. Pimp. As kids say. All right. So, what is up with this bobby pin? I don't like it. It's hard to control. All righty. So, anyway, other than that little blip with my mom and me trying to show her, here's a video of him signing the bill into fake news. Okay. All right. I guess we don't deal with reality anymore. We only believe in unicorns and everything's perfect. Fucking crazy world. Just crazy. Fuck. I guess that's what happens when people get older. All right. Here we go. We will start the same process here. Get yourself a nice rack. Recycled racks from the dump. Yep, 100% sustainability for you kids. I need another one of these colored ones. These ones are all a certain tension right here, and then these ones have a little bit more extension with them. So on the smaller ones, those are the ones I use on the bottom. Okay, we got this, and we got this one. That should reach all the way up. Grab the first one, pull it down. Nice pressure. I like that pressure. As long as it holds, we'll be good. Now for the second one, we're going to need another one of these. Look at that. That's nice. Okay. Now we just work on pinning the sides and this one down. Let's see. That. And then we'll go this. Just like that. Okay. Now, we'll go back this way and start putting it together that way. I don't know why I did it like that. Hang on. I was sitting down, that's why. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we'll take the side here. Do, 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 do. Hey, Jason, are you still in here? Would you ever do any of these with your fish that you get down at San Diego? Man, that would be pretty cool. And I know you live up in the country. I don't know where you're living right now. You still have that place up in the mountains? But you have bears up there. They would just come take this. So thank you. I don't have any bears that I know about. Nothing comes on my property because I'm such a maniac. I got to kill shit out there. They're like, we'll just skip this house. We'll go to the next house. This guy seems a little too intense for us. That's kind of a hard stretch. Is it going to hold? It looks like it. Nice form. Okay, let's do that last one. Let's see if it holds. And there she is. Skin number 2. That's all you got to do, boys and girls. So I'm going to move the chair on this one. Let me move these things. What is this thing? I'm getting rid of it. And then we will flip this upside down so it gets the proper okay. That's going to go back and hit that one. Let's make sure it hits it. Perfect. All right, the fan. And now we have one more skin. The skin I will replace. I'm not throwing the skin away. Don't worry. I preach 100% sustainability. So it will be used. It's just going to be a smaller piece for the hats when I do hats. I'm going to put my emblem right in the middle of a leather like this. Let me show you what it's going to look like. You got to imagine right here. That's a piece of halibut skin right there, right? Now, can you imagine that red emblem, Seawolf, right? Embroidered in there and then stitched in around. This is just a mock, but that's kind of what I'm going for. But with Seawolf, and oh, that is terrible. Can you do it straight, please? There you go. Boom. That'll be pretty cool. That's what the kids saw. Dope. All right. One more skin, and then we are done with the skins for tonight. I still have 4 more, so tomorrow I'll wake up. I don't know what social media I'm going to go on, but I'm going to go on one. I'll just wake up and go. I do have to be at the dump at 7:30. My truck is full of crap right now from a job, and just a glorious day. It's going to be a Thursday, and then Friday I have a half day, and then I'm putting my camper on, and I'm going to the promised land with a big lingcod. That's where I'm going. Big lingcod. I got to stop by my buddy's shop in Concord. If you want to stop in and say hi, I should be there around 2:30. You can check out my Pacific Ocean Sports. You can check out my custom lobster taxidermy art piece. It's about 12 feet long and has 10-pound lobsters on it. We're going to fill it with like 25. So, got that going for me. But that's 2 days away. We got to just put your foot in front of the other and just do everything. Just get through the next 2 days, right? Don't fight with your mom. Tell her you love her. She's I don't get it. I'm not going there. I went on a rant. If you want to know what I was talking about, watch earlier. I don't care. I don't apologize for shit I do. I didn't do anything wrong. I just tried showing her who she was voting for. She thought it was fake news. I said, okay, here's the actual guy doing it. And she goes, I don't want to watch it, and left. I guess that's what happens. So, but supposedly she's making me some beautiful earrings for my friend Star. She's doing a white and gray fin with the actual halibut bone above it. Smaller halibut bone, one of these. This is a bigger one, but let me bring it to you. That's in bleach. That wasn't a smart move, but it doesn't matter. There you go. Can you imagine that right there with, hang on, let me get a fin. A fin dangling below it like that. Oh my gosh. So hopefully that's what's happening. Well, I know that's what's happening. My mom doesn't have a mean bone in her body. I don't think she's not built like me. She's a nice person. She probably doesn't understand. She probably thinks it's a personal attack against her. Now, it's just following the science, but nobody wants to watch or listen to the science anymore, so I don't know. If it doesn't line up with your political ways, then I guess you just shut down and put your head in the sand like an ostrich. What a beautiful day, though. Like I said, I hope everybody had a good Wednesday, hump day. Here we are. We made it through. We're on the downside going into the weekend. Everybody's waiting for the... And I am one of those persons waiting for the weekend. Because this weekend should be... It doesn't even matter. I'm hanging out with friends that I like. So that part doesn't matter if I shoot a 50-pound... What is that noise? Doesn't matter if I shoot a 50-pound halibut or not. Or no, not a halibut, sorry. Lingcod. I might shoot the world record halibut. They got them up where I'm going. Pacific halibut, the bigger ones. Who knows? You don't know when you jump in the ocean where you're going to land. So here's the last skin. Let's go ahead and put this together real quick. And then we'll call it a night, I guess. Let's see if there's any comments real quick. No comments. Okay. Refresh. Here, we'll show his last comment. Boom. That's where he was from. Ta-ta. There we go. We don't have a middle one, so we use this for the bottom ones. Oh, we already have two of the color ones down there. I might need that to pull that up. Let's see if we could stretch it out real quick. Oh, I think your comment's in the way. Sorry, my guy. There you go. All right. Let's get her down here. Get her done. Oh, my goodness. Getting a little lightheaded. There it is, nice and stretched. We'll do the other side right now. And action. There we go. All right, let's pull the sides out. And then we got three nice new ones ready to rock. Just make sure everything's good there. Perfect. I will go on a different social media, probably YouTube tonight, and I'll finish up the bones out there. Start a whole new show. Try not to bitch about my beautiful mother. I do. Not too much, it'll tear, but just enough. And then you can go back and adjust the other ones if they don't match up with the tension. So you can do it here. That would make it not tense. You can go here. That's probably the perfect because this looks like it's pulling pretty good there. And then sometimes it makes these ones, you just go check them. Nice tension. Nice and nice. We could probably even go a little bit more tension down below. Really pull it out. We'll see if this straightens it up right here, though. So we're just going to go, because this one is flat. Let's just go 2 wraps around here. 1. Ow. It's pulling on my hand. it's going to pop. I guarantee that one's going to pull out. Hopefully not. Let's see. You might hear a twing or a twing. Or maybe not. Okay, so this one, just go right here like that. And then this is not tight enough. That's going to pop, so I'm just going to, let's just get there. Look at that, it's not pulling. Maybe not, maybe it's just me. Let's high risk maneuver, coming down here like this. So what I'm going to do is just put it in the middle. There'll be one here. There'll be one there. That's nice. Nice tension. And then we'll do this. I don't know. That one's pretty strong. So maybe I should just do, get a couple clips. Here we go. Up. Gotcha. I knew it was coming. Okay, like that. Perfect. And let's review this one. Where did the needle go? Can't find it, so we'll just use another one. Got a pooch coming out? How you guys doing? All right. All right. There we go. We'll just leave it like that for the evening. Put them over here with the other two. And now what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and end this one. And I'm going to go live on Insta because I think Insta stopped playing me earlier when I messed around with it. So everybody have a beautiful evening. If you want to join me, I'm going to go live on Instagram in a minute. I'm going to take a break and just have a beautiful evening. Thank you for watching. Please share me out if you enjoyed this or you know somebody that would enjoy this or not. I don't care. Have a great day, everybody.